Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, where hopefully today we can finish the Exalted Plains. But before we head on over there, and before we even assign newfound operations, let's see if Josephine updated her dialogue.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's our next move?
What's the next favor we need to get these two parakeets a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
I was gonna say, it was a little bit odd that a new operation didn't just appear when I found the old one. So let us summon the War Council so that we can get that done. And also, I need to check whether I sent somebody to get Marquis Buffon. I think I want... Yeah, I did send Liliana. Wow. And I bought enough items to score an Inquisition perk. Let's see, this is just a combat skill. Neat, but let's see what else we can get. Secrets, we don't need anything else from. Because this is just more herbs. That's fine. Let's take a look in connections. Let's see. Merchants will pay more money. Offer better discount. Better prices. Crafting materials. Crafting materials. Crafting materials. Merchants will send messengers when they have sales at their stores in hopes the Inquisitor will put in an appearance. Doesn't sound that exciting. Let's take a look under forces. New dialogue for this. I never bothered to get that. Oh, this is for riding. Like, how would I be in seat? I skimmed that text. Maximum. Wait a second. Should I have been doing this the entire time? Have I been putting my points in the wrong categories? Is maximum focus the stamina, or is the focus for the, is the markability? Plus 10%. Increase the maximum number of potions? Or does that include health potions? Okay, we're gonna start putting points here. Starting with... there. Inquisitor. We must have an Orlesian judge sign papers formally requesting we elevate the deux paraquets into nobility. I have approached Judge Ald, who's requested a party of Inquisition soldiers meet him in the Frostbacks for a hunting expedition. Some sort of rare spider, as big as a horse, the judge was telling me, lives inside the caves a few days west of Skyhold. He would like an honor guard who knows the mountains to show him the way. Send some scouts and officers to accompany him, and Judge Ald will happily sign the paperwork we require. I will have Josephine deal with her own issue. Inquisitor, Marquis Buffon has been killed along with Lady Lagaspe and her Venatori allies. Thanks to Sister Liliana's scouts, we were able to gain covert entry into the fortress, although the Venatori still managed to use their magic against the Grey Wardens to significant effect. The Grey Wardens continue to fight bravely, but they have suffered many losses. I recommend deploying them with care lest we lose them entirely. I will not turn my back on them, but we have established agreements with the Thebalts. Their initial hatred of the Inquisition was a device, and they are willing to have us in their favor. It was a pleasure meeting with your representatives. We are happy to lend the Inquisition our support. Thank you. Oh, I got a toy soldier. Fancy. Inquisitor. Our investigation of late Marquis Buffon's activities explains her sudden interest in illegal mining. The Marquis was searching for ancient artifacts as a secret agent of the Venatori. It is fortunate that we stopped her, but her mining operation has endangered us nevertheless. Dark spawn have begun to emerge from the mines again, not just Hurlocks, but ogres as well. Our Grey Warden allies insist that this force must be destroyed utterly, no matter the cost, lest the innumerable hordes of dark spawn pour forth from the deep roads to join their brethren. It has been an honor to serve your worship. We wait your orders. I'm gonna go with Leliana. Blow up the mountain. We're gonna punch that mountain into space. Bonus points if you get the reference. Lady Tybalt is asking for closer ties and access to trading partners as she tries to circumvent the traditional blockages of the allegiances in the capital. Some houses have switched sides, others ceded holdings entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more, they are concerned with station and alliance over whatever objections they stated about the Inquisition. I'm gonna wait so that I can send Josephine for that. It probably doesn't matter. But that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. We are going to go to the Exalted Plains. It looks like we have a couple shards to find first. So let us go to Riverwatch Camp and start looking for them, make our way northeast, back up to the fort, fight the bad guys, defeat them, that sort of thing. Alright, we've got the first shard closest to the camp. Wasn't terribly difficult to access, but sometimes, you never know with these things. Alright, let's grab the one by the coast. By this perpetually burning building. Never to fall down, never to collapse. Oh, hold on. This shard... how am I acquiring that viridium? It's beneath the ground. I'm just grabbing it off of the floor. How am I even acquiring any of these ores? I'm just kind of like grabbing them off of the floor. Who knows? Alright, I see this one up here. Is this... this is nice and climbable terrain. I don't have to worry about trying to figure out some method to get up here without sliding off. Very convenient. Alright, this one is on the floor beside the tree. Thank goodness. I was worried I might have to do some weird platforming in order to get to it, but only one more shard in the Exalted Plains remaining. Alright, this one might have to wait because there is a rift in the distance, and thankfully there is actually elf fruit in this area. So I can actually complete out this quest. No, no, no. Son of a... You know, good enough. I'll accept it. Old journal. I weep at what the armies have done. Ditches scar the landscape. There's fire everywhere. All around is the smell of bitter smoke and spilt blood. I remember coming here as a boy. It was late summer, and the plains were bright and golden. The earth was warm and felt like home. All that's gone. My mother said my father was from these parts. She never told anyone but me that he was an elf. Maybe part of me, the elf-blooded part, feels what the Dalish felt for centuries. This is my home. I would give anything to preserve it. I'll go now with the others, but when the war is over, I will return. It will be beautiful again. Grey whiskey, white wine, conscription ale. A bottle marked vintage Warden Cornick. Notes of fruit and anger. What kind of beverage would be a note of fruit and anger? It's on the roof, isn't it? Okay, let's deal with this rift. And you... Excellent. Cassandra, you can do your thing, unless you've already done your thing. You've already done your thing, that's fine. Solus, you've... There we go. Ooh, a Revenant. I don't know what happened there because the camera decided it did not want to look at my character anymore. Excellent. I claim this well for the Inquisition. The whole village, I guess. Ville Montevillon was the first settlement humans established in the Dales following the victory of the Exalted March. Soldiers were the earliest residents of the village. In 221, Glory, Sister Amity, champion of the Exalted March, laid the foundation stones of the village chantry in a symbolic gesture. The building's construction was completed in 222. Laying aside her sword and bow, Sister Amity took on the task of leading Ville Montevillon's flock, becoming revered Mother Amity. She served the Maker for over 40 years, ministering to both residents of the Dales and the many pilgrims of the historic site. Revered Mother Amity died peacefully in her sleep in 264. Her ashes were interred in the Chantry's vault, where dozens of pilgrims still come each year to pay their respects. Figuratively, and literally. Whoever built these doors did not build them to fit people. Were they just tiny in this village? I claim this monument for the Inquisition! Remember the triumph over the profane. Sister Amity led the march to the river Tenasir, where stood shrines to the elven gods. These she struck down. Standing upon the banks, she sang the chant of light. Andraste's word had come to the Dales and delivered them from wickedness. Ah, who are we fighting? Wolves again! How many wolves are in this area? Well, probably a lot. Get back here, wolf! Oh my gosh. Yeah, disengage. That wolf doesn't care. Oh my gosh, and then there's demons! We still need- oh my god. Guys. Still need to get this shard over here, which looks like it might actually require a minor amount of jumping. Unless... oh my gosh. Yep, it still looks like it's going to require some jumping. Ah. Or... This game is not a platform game, despite... the developers thinking that it is. At times. There we go. And now all of the shards in the area have been collected. Fantastic. Alright, what is this over here? Okay, there's a dead letter. Venatori killed with Dorian. And the camp. Alright, let's go acquire that missing letter. I could try to get to the camp. If I go straight to the letter, I can grab the letter, clear that out. Then I could go to the camp, acquire that. Then I could swap Dorian into the party. Oh, also, there's a... Is this all elf root? No, this is not all elf root. This is other roots. Other roots that I don't care about. Yeah, what do we have here? An operation?
We could send men to clear this out, if you want.
Okay, hold on. Which direction is this? There we go. I will do so. Hello, Rage Demon. Nope. Now, nope. I think I found it. Never mind. I was going to say, the trick is finding where the letter is. Things I will do on my return. Have roast boar and wine at the Black Swan. Visit Arnaud at the Gilded Lily. Play Wicked Grace. Swim in Lake Celestine like I used to as a child. Sometimes focusing on this list is the only thing giving me hope.
A pity.
All right, let's go swap Dorian, come back. Actually, before that, let's place some elf fruit here.
If you could store them in that chest, I would be grateful.
All right. What else do you need? Someone took canine leather without permission. If I find out who. You're right here. Enjoy this canine leather. We need more iron. I can do that. Enjoy this iron. I wish we had some great bear fur. Nights are getting cold. Do I have? Oof. I don't think I have any great bear pelts. Huh. Alright. And then we might as well turn in the quest for the letters, because we have completed that. Okay, I figured this wasn't going to take as long, but I wasn't quite sure how long that would mean. And he is actually up the stairs and on the right. I don't know how these letters are going to help identify some of the people, because there are no names attached to all of them.
Have you found anything yet?
I found some of your fallen.
I've brought back the personal effects of your fallen soldiers.
This will mean much to loved ones left behind. I cannot thank you enough.
Maybe the loved ones will sift through the letters and be like, oh, that is my Joseph. He always did love seeing his Arnold and swimming by Lake Celestine. All right, supposedly there's somebody that Dorian needs to die over here, as well as... Whoops, wrong button. I mean, still fine, because these enemies are ridiculously lower level than myself, but still. Alright, Dorian, we brought you here. Any reaction? Nothing. You know, that's probably what I should have expected. So the camp is on the other side of this rock. Yeah, I probably can't jump over that rock. But I think this path will at the very least provide me a this route will provide me a nice path to the rift that's north of here. Even if it's not necessarily going to lead to this camp.
Indulge me, Sarah. What do you think of when I say demon?
Arrows.
Fine. Magister?
Arrows.
Not helpful, but given our history, I'll accept it. Thaumaturgy.
What?
Magical endeavors. Helpful wonders.
Oh. Arrows.
I don't understand it. It must die. Yeah, Sarah is pretty consistent with that. I probably have to go here and then north. All right, let's head northwest. See if we can tackle this rift. Where did you guys come from? You literally spawned right in the middle of the landscape.
Make it take.
All right. Yeah, we got a rift, we got a quest, and we got a question mark. Probably a landmark to claim. Yep, I am correct. Can I access this from out here? I think so. Excellent. Good.
The demons are coming from down there. Hurry.
Ah, you jerk. Oh, okay. It's downstairs, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Nope, nope. It is. Excellent. No. These are weaker guys. We don't need to... All right, Dorian, do you have a dispel? Yes, you do. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't know if she's standing next to any spawning points, but you know, why not? Why not try it out, just in case? An arcane horror! Oh, loot. And now I can blow upon the signaling horn. But the signaling horn is upstairs. As is the landmark. Which is fine. The basement's seen better days. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to put your lips upon anything in that basement. Before we blow upon the signaling horn, I claim this piece of ruins for the Inquisition. This ancient structure has stood since the time of the elven kingdom of the Dales. Since then, it has fallen into ruin. No one alive knows for what the elves used it. Grand Duke Gaspard's forces claimed it as an outpost early in the Orlesian Civil War. Okay, like, this isn't a terrible area, it's just very static. You go to an area, you fight bad guys, and then you summon in troops to garrison said area. But you have no reason to be in that area once you've finished fighting the bad guys. It becomes more of a cosmetic change than a functional change. Although I suppose the functional change is now you don't have to worry about the dead coming back from the graves over and over again. But that has less to do with the troops coming back. Oh, hold on. And more of the functional change of you burning the body, completing the quest. Alright, let us deal with this. Let's take out the Despair Demon. Damn it, Trebek. Yeah, Cassandra, you can do that. Dorian, you can do that. Excellent. All right, and the rifts are done with. Where am I even gonna find these great bears? Because I don't think there was any bears in this area. There were bears in, Was it the western approach? Can I head this way? No, I can't. So how do I go? Northeast. Is this the path that I must go in order to carry on?
Yes, thank you.
What direction is progress? I guess not this direction. No, this just goes up. Nope. All right, let's go down go down the stairs and exit the fort. Maybe there's going to be a path out into the woods, the way that we came. I'm hoping. Like, now I know that that's not allowed. Like, that is a little bit odd, like, to have this kind of open world game where there are still kind of invisible bounds. No, this doesn't help me at all. Do I need to bulldoze through that pass in order to get here? Let's go back to Skyhold. Take a look at that. All right, let's take a look and see about the operation, because maybe that'll help us expand in that direction as well. Gain access to Gil Anan's Grove. Initial inspection, Elven ruins, ancient, largely structurally unsound, mortar damp and crumbling. Recent damage to load-bearing walls, claw marks. Task, clear loose rubble and reinforce collapsed passageway for safety. Requirements, 10 strong warriors, 2 junior engineers. Junior engineers specifically. 2 guards for security, 3 wagon loads of squared oak beam, 170 kegs of brown ale. Really? Really? For 10 plus 2 junior engineers, now we got 12. 2 guards for security, we got 14. 14 people plus the chief engineer is 15. 170 kegs of ale for 15 people. That is very slightly over 10 kegs per person. They are going to be so sloshed when doing this building. The passageway is clear and safe. Access to the grove restored. 170 kegs of ale, not nearly enough for 15 hard-working Inquisition men and women. See what I mean? No, not yet. Somehow not enough for them. Inquisitor, Judge Ald has signed the papers. We need to present the du Paraquets as nobility again. There is now only one step left. A royal minister must ratify them. Please come see me when you have a chance. The judge passes on his compliments by the way. Apparently the hunt was a marvelous bit of sport, and our soldiers acquitted themselves bravely against something called a screaming man-eater. The infirmary reassures me the injured will make a full recovery. Well, I'm glad that nobody died so that you could live. All right, let's go talk to Josephine really quick-like.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these du Paraquets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
Wait, do I have to do both things, or just one or the other? Ambassador Monteliet, forgive the late reply. Wonderful as it is to hear from you. I've just ridden from trouble in the Dales. The Civil War has made managing my holdings even more difficult. It would be much easier if I had the ear of the Council of Heralds. But alas, fortune has left me poor in that regard. The Inquisitor is always welcome at one of my humble fetes. I only regret that it may not be as grand as I would like. Please, dear lady, promise me you will warn her worship that my preoccupation will preclude a richer evening with my guests. With deep regard, Marquis Wickle. The Marquis is clearly fishing for an introduction to the council before you attend his party. I'll arrange one.
Let us begin.
All right, where are we going next? The Elven Ruins, where a bunch of drunk excavationers opened up the way. Yes, I think it is what clears out the path to the camp. Yeah, I can go from the Riverside Garrison. All right, what have we here? The entrance to Gillinan's Grove. Is that a... Hello? Don't know what you are. But I might as well try to get rid of you. Was this what was hiding in the grove? Oh, I already stabbed the thing that's directly in front of me. Excellent. All right, now that we've killed the things that have occupied this space and there are jars with skulls, I guess let's make camp here of all places.
Word for you.
All right. Now we can at last access the lower parts near the fort. No, this is the way I came. We need to go south and east rather than south and west. Also, there seems to be a low-lying fog in this territory. Does not seem particularly welcoming, but... You know, to be fair, a lot of places in Dragon Age Inquisition aren't... Oh, hello. Aren't particularly welcoming. Ah, yep, okay, here we are. And you guys, I will slowly make my way over. There we go. Okay, Cassandra? How come she can't... Oh, she's already doing it. My bad. And, yeah, why not that one? Yep, get rid of the rage demon. Oh, there's another rage demon. And close the rift. Fantastic. Only 2 more rifts to find in this area. Now, do I have to go down this path and then circle around to go north? That's what seems like the case. Oh, hold on. And there's a landmark. Fantastic.
Supplies, monsieur.
Oh, thank you. But I can't open it. No thank you, then. Alright. I claim this statue of a hand for the Inquisition. The dead hand. The great stone hand was something of mystery. One assumes it is a piece broken off from a larger whole. If so, judging by the size of that one hand, I imagine the entire sculpture to be, well, large enough to require the use of obscenities to describe it. Thus, I have only one question. Where is the rest of the statue? It is difficult to imagine how something so large could go missing. Do I have to go down this cave in order to progress? It seems like the answer is yes. Oh. Solus, your presence is needed? Solus, what are you doing still up there? You haven't even climbed down the steps yet. Oh, no. No, that's fine. Game, you can stop explaining to me how to get rid of barriers. Ooh. Although, what is going on over here? Huh. No, I said hold position. What part of hold position is that? Okay, is there another spot for me to stand? Well, there was another switch over here. I didn't actually see what it did, though. Oh, it opened that. And closed that. Oh my God. Hold position. No, that is not you holding position. What did that do? Solus? Oh, hold on. Son of a... And I think I've locked everybody behind the gate, which is fine. Okay, let's see if I can... Now that I know that this specifically lowers this. Alright, I'm gonna need one of you outside of that area, unfortunately. Where is that side of the room? Again, this is a very loose description of hold position. Like, it was nice in Dragon Age Origins, especially. In Dragon Age Origins, when you had puzzles like this, like, it was fine, because when characters were told to hold position, son of a... they would stay in that position. They would not move. And now, like, it seems like the streamlined formula.
Had any interest in learning magic, Sarah?
Get off.
While it has not manifested naturally, there are ways to determine whether arcane gifts lie dormant within you.
What? Don't make me think about that. I have to sleep at night.
Sleeping would give you the chance to explore the Fade. I could introduce you to spirits.
Right, you're messing with me on purpose.
Why would I do that? It is not as though I know who filled my bedroll with lizards.
Fair point. That was pretty good.
Ah, damn it. I was on the wrong side of the room. So I need to go back to that first... Alright, let's have Sarah go in here. Alone. Switch to Malice. Lock Sarah in. Sarah, hold your stupid position for more than a second. Everybody, stop moving around. Jesus Christ. Sarah! Oh. Okay. For the love of God. Hold position. Hold position. Don't follow me. Jeez. All right, now I need... Look at these two. They're standing there. They're good. Huh. How did that door open then? I assumed that it was this switch over here. Oh my God. So I was hoping that Malice was going to stay on the same side of the map. Okay, let's move you there. Okay, Cassandra's still standing there. Honestly, this is not worth it simply because of how stupid the AI is. No. Solus, stop. Stay. Solus, stay. You know, this is probably the best I'm gonna get. Thank God. Okay, now how do I lower that one? Like, that just lowers that one over there. That one's already low. I don't know what's going on over here. I also don't know why the lights keep going out. And whether that's meaningful of anything. Let's see, Sarah's trapped in the room. That's fine. That switch just affects the room. Oh. There we go. Which light lowered that statue? I'm guessing it was this one way down yonder. Or do we need all of the lights? How many lights were there? There's 1, 2 over there. 2. And then let's see if there's a third one closer to the switch. Okay, so I'm going to light... Maybe I have to tell everybody to... Or is there one more light? I think there's one more light. Because it's not lowered all the way. All right. So there's lights. There was nothing in here. Nothing in there. Okay, I only see the 2 lights. There must have been a third one, because I did see it lowered all the way. Unless I have to hit the lights and the platform. No, that's not it. Alright, here is the remaining light. And then we'll run on over. Hope this is fast enough. It is! Thank goodness. I should probably free Sarah. She would be behind. Alright, clear commands. None of you follow my commands anyway. Alright, what have we discovered with our puzzle-solving skills? Oh, okay. There's more to this than the amulet. Dirthman, the Keeper of Secrets. This is a lot of text, so we will move on. Was this the only way forward? All right.
One of the rogue Templars. It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
No problem, Cassandra. All right. That was a chore. That was a struggle. Oh, there be dragons here. Well, our concern is the rift for now. Part of me thinks I might not be strong enough to deal with this dragon, but then on the other hand, like, this has been a relatively lower area. Cassandra, you can do nothing. Solus.
Something brushed against my leg. Shut it. I'm right. It's wrong and horrible.
Alright, save our game. Carry on more towards the north. Oh, hold on. There is a landmark here. I claim this monument within this swamp for the Inquisition. Broken dog. I intended to take a charcoal rubbing of the beautiful elven carvings on the stone to present to a scholar at the University of Orlais for translation. Unfortunately, halfway through the process, the chilling sensation of something brushing my leg beneath the dark water interrupted me. I dropped both scroll and charcoal stick and began running, not stopping until I was on dry ground. Sounds like somebody needs better boots. More than anything else. Okay, am I gonna have to deal with this dragon and the rift? Dragon or the rift?
What color is the sky, Sarah?
Hang on.
It is an earnest question. What color is the sky when you look at it?
You know, blue mostly. Except for the breachy bits.
And when you looked past the breach, as perhaps you were drawn to do?
Greenish? Then clear a long ways and kind of felt like falling. Oh, makes my head hurt. You make my head hurt.
We are not so far apart.
It will be.
Okay, let's see if we can clear this rift before the dragon pays attention to us. Okay.
We need another outlet.
No, hit the thing. Stop missing. Hit it. All right. Since this dragon is here, let's go see if we can fight it. Luckily, we were able to save our game. Dragon, where did you go? The dragon got bored waiting for us. I understand. But first, I will claim this arch for the Inquisition. Offering the Dreadwolf. The Dalish believe that Fen-Haral, the Dreadwolf, locked the gods of good and evil away. Only he walks free. Although they see him as betrayer, elves still erect shrines of Fen-Haral. One imagines they do not revere him as much as seek to appease him, lest they draw his gaze. All right. Let us save our game again because we acquired a landmark. And now fight this multicolored dragon, who is level 15. This could be trouble. No. We might be able to do it. Might be. There's like a bit of glare from the light right where his health bar is. Also, bees. And more bees. And yet more bees. Why? Is that even on my wish list? I don't even remember what that is. Ah. All right, we're a third down, and also let's use that. Ah, terrible timing. Absolutely awful timing. All right, we're almost done, actually. All right, now he's gonna fly around, zap us from the air, as he is wont to do. Oh, let's just... No, stay out of the water, you morons. Stay out of the water, you idiots! You're getting yourself killed. All right, another dragon slain. Fantastic. Ooh, and I leveled up. Also fantastic. We are going to spend that point in... Let's see, you've learned distraction of killing a target removes any cooldown on stealth. So if I'm fighting a group, like, I can hit the weakest one. Oh, there's a query. I forgot about that. There's another thing way over there. How did... I think there was a bridge over there. Amazing creatures, dragons. Everyone I've encountered has had a unique personality. This one, for example, enjoys being around water. Saw her splashing about. A remarkable sight. I would have joined in her revels had Kalev not held me back. Ah, Kalev, a good porter but timid. I told Kalev and the others dragons much prefer to eat beasts of the wild rather than humans. Unfortunately, I was proven wrong. A day later, the creature turned away from a Gurgut to go after poor Kalev. I hope the brave little soul got to see the magnificent dome of her gullet. I'm certain it's like the inside of the Grand Cathedral. Look, you don't have to tell us how much you're into vor. Yeah, there's a landmark and an operation. Point Augur, dedicated to all, elven and human, who lost their lives in the Second Exalted March. Point Augur was built 100 years later after the Exalted March of the Dales. It was named for Mayor Augur of Ville Montevillain, who raised the money to have the bridge built after several villagers drowned in a ferry accident trying to cross the river, swollen after the rains. Some villagers took offense at the dedication message on the bridge, which honors fallen elves as well as humans. Rumors that the mayor was elf-blooded began circulating. He was forced to step down. I unlocked this operation for the Inquisition.
Need that. So stupid.
I know, Sarah. All right, let's see if we can get that operation so we can cross the bridge. Ultimately, what I want to do is I want to be done with the Exalted Plains. Citadel de Corbeau, where Celine's forces are stationed, was cut off from the rest of the Dales when Point Augur was destroyed in the Civil War. Owing to the rocky terrain around the Citadel, it has no other access points. Forces within could well have been stranded for weeks. I will send the best builders. Point Augur has been repaired, and the Citadel is once more accessible by road. Oddly enough, we have seen no sign of activity from the army. Something to investigate further, perhaps? Inquisitor, I have the time and place of the Marquis party. You must find a way to speak with Minister Ballet privately about ratifying the Duparic's return to nobility. It is the last step we need. She holds the success of this entire endeavor in her hands. All right, I think I'm going to leave the rest of Exalted Plains for the next time. For now, though, I think I've also become high on my own farts, because I need to record this while I still have the idea in my head. I probably should actually look up how the song goes later, but for some reason I'm looking, I saw these lyrics in the loading screen, and the first thing that came to my head, looking at these lyrics, goes something like, "O Grey Warden, what have you done? The oath you have taken is all but broken. All is undone, demons have come to destroy this peace we have had for so long. Ally or foe, Maker only knows. Ally or foe, the Maker only knows. The stronghold lives on, and the army's reborn. Compelled to forge on, what will we become? Can you be forgiven when the cold grave has come? Or will you have won, or will battle rage on? O Grey Warden, what have you done? The oath you have taken is all but broken. All is undone, ash in the sun, cast into darkness the light we had won."